life is even always been more of an indoor person. And the way I like to set my summer vacation is in front of the TV playing video games with my cousin, clothes and the light turned off. Then one day, when I was in the myself, I really feel more alone. I got decided to stay indoors. After a time, I didn't know. I tell your parents that I'm just trying to get a skill. I don't like to work. I'm old, like super old. But I doesn't want to hear her. I guess Mom keep trying to get me to eat something outside, to like go to the pool, but I spent the first part of summer at my friend's robbing pool, but and that didn't work out so good. Flowers family belongs to a fancy club.
Class.
Yes.
When I call your name, put your book on the table and come back and sit on the carpet.
Yes.
So we're gonna wrap up our lesson. Natalia, you can finish reading later. Sit on the carpet. Jaden.
How do you do that?
Kevon. Taylor. You're quietly waiting on the carpet. Josiah. Okay, we're going to wrap up this lesson. And we're going to rethink about the things we learned about the animals in the story in the rainforest. And I want us to raise our hand with an answer, okay? First one, it says, where do all the animals in the story live? Taylor. Where in the forest? And what? What's the name of the
cow, the Kapok Tree.
They all live in the Kapok Tree. That's how we find out who's paying attention.
I said,
Raise your hand and tell me, what is the problem in the story? What was the problem in the story? What was going wrong in the story, Josiah? The man tried to chop down the tree. And who remembers what we said about when she chopped down one Kapok tree? What happens to the next, Taylor? And another, and another. Jay, thank you for raising your hand, Jaden.
All the trees are gone. And that's what I do when I talk out, I try to stop myself.
I'm glad. Thank you for that. Yeah. That's one. Let's try that again. That's one target now.
And
Stop them from chopping down their homes. Very good answers. Raise your hand and answer this. Why was the man in the story going to cut down the Kapok tree? Why was the man in the story going to chop down the kapok tree? Taylor. Maybe he didn't like the kapok tree. Could be. Jaden.
Maybe he was trying to give the kapok tree to people so they could make mats
Make things out of the kapok tree. Very good.
He probably tried to cut down the tree to hunt and give cut down so that animals could die. He probably wanted the animals to die.
Micaiah is saying he's doing it because he wants the animals to die. I don't know if that's his reasoning. That's a very good answer, but I don't know if that's his reasoning, Jaden.
If he chopped down the tree, if all the animals died, then he will die with them.
He would die with them, but why? The question is, why is he cutting down the tree in the first place, Steven? So he can make furniture or other things out of this kapok tree.
Couches.
Like couches, but we're going to raise our hand. Next one said, what lulls the man to sleep? In other words, what makes the man fall asleep in the story of Josiah? The sun, because he was probably hot. What else?
When it's December, the rainforest never gets hot.
Never gets hot or cold.
Never gets cold. It just stay hot.
Taylor, do you know why the man fell asleep?
Because
he was tired.
He was exhausted because he was picking up that big apple.
He was exhausted. Now, who remembers from the pictures in the story, did he make a big or a small gash in the tree?
A small.
It was small. We can say it one time.
A small.
It's not a small gash. Okay, next question it says, how did the animals try to convince the man not to cut down the kapok tree? Kevon. They whispered in his ear while he was sleeping. And what were they saying in his ear while he was sleeping? What were they saying in his ear while he was sleeping, Kevon?
He was saying stuff like, don't cut down this humble man, this tree, and
where I get my food. This tree has been here for generations. Our home. The animals they were hide. The bee said, "This is the home of my hide." So the animals were giving him reasons why not to cut down the tree. Okay. Next one says, "What did the animals do after the man woke up?" What did the animals do after the man woke up? Josiah. They gathered around him. Taylor, what are we going to say? Huh? The man was about to scare the animals? I don't know if he's about to scare them. Maybe he was afraid of the animals. How about that? Micaiah?
They was all staring at him.
They were all staring at him. So what did the man do after he woke up?
He picked up the axe, tried to hit his, but he fixed his thing.
He called himself and changed his mind.
And ran.
And he looked back at the end of the building and then he dropped his axe.
He dropped his axe. Jaden, we going to say something? She took hands. That's okay. That's because all of our brains are working. Well, y'all have good answers, but these have all been fancy. You guys have really been paying attention. Okay. Next one says, how did the man view the rainforest differently after he woke up? How did he view it differently? Because remember the boy said, look at us with new eyes. How did he view it differently after he woke up? I'm going to call Josiah. The question is, how did the man look at the rainforest differently after he woke up?
He saw animals around the boy.
He saw animals around the boy and him, but how was he different? Because that is what he saw when he woke up. All these animals just look. Who can help him out? Jaden, how was he different?
When he was by the Kapok Tree, it was like 1 foot away from the Kapok Tree, like that means they live there. So when he tried to chop down the tree, he caught it so because he knew if it was close to the Kapok Tree, that means they lived there.
They lived there. So that means maybe the man was different because now, because of what the animals told him, now he realizes why the rainforest is important and how dangerous it is to keep chopping down trees. He's going to keep going. Why do you think the man decided to leave the great Kapok Tree alone? Keep on.
Because he knew that the Kapok Tree was their homes, and he didn't want anybody to chop down.
He would want to, that's something called empathy. He put himself in the shoes or in the place of the animals. He said, like Kevon said, he said the animals are like, I don't want you cutting down my home. So the man said, I wouldn't like if somebody cut down my home. This is what he's thinking. So that's why he changed the way he views the rainforest. And that's why he decided to leave alone. Josiah. He probably heard that that's exactly what he heard when he was so. Jaden, why did the man decide to leave the Kapok Tree alone?
Because it's like this. If you take somebody else can, you don't want them to take yours.
And once again, he put himself in the animal's position. What were we going to say, Nakaya?
I was going to say, when the boy said wake up with new eyes, he was talking about wake up with different kind of eyes.
Different kind of eyes. Very good. Very good. Taylor, did you have something to add? Nothing. Okay, we're almost done. It says, this is a really good question. If you could be any animal from the story, what animal would you be? I'm only taking those who raise their hand. If you could be any animal from the story, what animal would you choose to be, Taylor? A tiger. Now, tigers are in the rainforest. But was a tiger in the story?
No,
But we saw a tiger. But tigers are in the rainforest. But I love that. You would choose to be a tiger. Okay. But it was a leopard. It was a leopard in the story?
Yeah, it was a leopard. A jaguar.
It was a jaguar. Okay. So, Josiah, what animal would you choose to be? The snake. What kind of snake was that? Starts with the B. Bow. Who can help him out? Who can help him out? Nakaya. Bow.
Bulldozer.
Bulldozer. There's no snake on the bulldozer. Let's keep it together. What kind of snake was in this story?
A board.
A bow.
A bow.
Constrict. Say the word. That's the whole word. A boa constrictor. A boa constrictor was in the story. Who else? What kind of animal would you be, Kevon?
I'll be the sloth.
The sloth? So you will move really slow. You only have 3 toes. But a sloth is a really good thing to be. Nakaya.
I'll be whatever it's called, got a G.
Think. From the story.
Shepherd.
What animal from the story?
A frog.
A frog. The tree frog. The tree frogs have those big old red eyes. Shh. Keep it together. Jaden, what animal would you be from the story?
I'll be like a bird.
A bird. What kind of bird? What was one of the birds?
Ooh.
There was 2 birds mentioned in the story. Which one would you be? Raising your hand. It's his turn.
Toucan.
Toucan.
I'm going to be toucan. So, I go to toucan up there. And I open my wings and it looks beautiful.
It will look beautiful. One more. Taylor. Anybody else? Keep on. Would you be a different kind of animal besides the sloth? What else would you be from the story?
I will be
From the
a
story.
parrot.
One of the parrots. Very good. Or macabre. Saying that correctly. Josiah. The sloth. Jaden.
I want to be a monkey, so I just don't have to swing for my hands. I can swing for my tail.
Okay. Use your hands and your tail. Last
A
one.
gorilla.
The gorilla. Now, was a gorilla in the story? Now,
Yes.
gorillas are in the rainforest. But did a gorilla walk up to the man and talk to him in the story?
A snake.
The snake, the boa constrictor. Yes. Last one, Taylor. The who?
A snail.
A snail, tree snail. You remember some of these? Who? Oh, the sloth. The sloth. Okay, so a sloth is kind of popular. Last question. Shh. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me.
1, 2, 3. Eyes on you.
Thank you. The animals. This is the last question. The animals in the book use the tree in many ways. Now, you have to really think about this answer before you just raise your hand. What are some ways people use trees? Now, the book talked about a lot of ways that the animal used the Kapok tree. What are some ways that people use trees? Keep on.
They use trees for like real stuff, like get food and stuff.
To get food from trees? Somebody else. They use the wood from trees. What were you going to say, Josiah? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Huh? The wood to make fire. Taylor? Huh? They may live in trees, maybe a tree house. That's thinking.
They build a house out of sticks.
They may build a house out of sticks.
Because they will.
You think a person can make a house out of sticks?
Yeah, I saw all of it.
You saw it before? Okay, I'll give you that. I'm gonna take
They use sticks to use spiders.
to make mat.
So they don't have to put it on the ground.
Or maybe make matchsticks out of the trees.
Or matches.
Paper. So
Pencils.
Now we're thinking and we're thinking and we're thinking.
That's how they make paper. You gotta like tear up the paper.
And
They can make paper
last one.
and paper.
Please don't blurt out. Please don't blurt out. Huh? I didn't hear you, Taylor. A log tree? Use the logs from the tree? Okay, watch this. See what this is? It's a door. So they made this door out of wood, and the wood came from what? A tree.
So what if we painted it like brown? Can we see the stick?
Probably not. So we're going to end the lesson for today. You guys were awesome, and I really learned a lot about how important rainforests are, because rainforest gives us oxygen, it provides a home and shelter for animals, and it provides food. And another thing that rainforests do for us that we didn't read about in the book, rainforests provide a lot of the medicines that we need to get better. This is the last question. I'm going to end it. Micaiah.
So it provides water?
Rainforests do provide a lot of the water. Rainforests get a lot of water, yes.
Don't you know, I never read a chapter book.
You never read a chapter book? Okay, but we're talking about rainforest. We got to stay focused on rainforest. So what we're going to learn the next time is we're going to start learning about why it is important to protect our environment. And that's down the line, but we're going to learn how to connect why it's important to take care of our rainforest and how that protects the environment. We're going to learn what the environment is in a later lesson. Okay?
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
You're welcome.
I'm going to